Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder, please visit our concession stand. We do have Chick-fil-A sandwiches and pizza rolls on sale, along with any possible drinks that you like.
It's a beautiful day to play some softball. Yeah, it's a beautiful day to play some softball. The rain is gone and the sun is coming out. So we should have a great one coming at you here from College Station at the College Station High School softball complex. The wind is coming in as you can hear.
If it gets a little bit too chaotic, we'll turn down the crowd mic.
Well, the wind keeps blowing. Right now it's from right to left. Flag over there in the corner. And we're getting ready to kick off this one here. Lady Hornets are 10-17-1 and 2-6 in district play. They had a tough loss against Lake Creek, but they were able to keep things very well in the first 3 innings before Lake Creek's bat got hot. And looking at some of the College Station side, it's 23-5 is their record, 6-2, and they lost to Montgomery 4-0. So that definitely affects how this game is going to tune out as College Station sits in second in district and the Lady Hornets sit in sixth. Heather, let's get into some of the keys of the contest here.
Well, I mean, they did excellent on Tuesday. I'd like to see them hit more line drives into the outfield, not put so much air on it. Their fielding was phenomenal, didn't have any errors on that front. Everything was really well done. They just got to execute more on getting the ball on the ground and more towards the outfield and not so much in the air to make a easy out.
And I think they just need to find the gaps that they were able to in Rudder, in the contest against Rudder, which was just down the street basically in Bryan. So we'll have a great contest here. We'll bring you some of the Bill Fig Ford weather reports here on the countdown to first pitch. It is 79 degrees. Wind gust up to 21 miles per hour. So if you're going to hit it up high, you better give it the distance. Otherwise, it's going to catch air and just sit out. And it looks to continue to drop just a tiny bit, but not too much. Down to 76 at 8 p.m. But again, this wind is going to be something different as well. And we did have some rain coming through. When we got here earlier, we were stepping through a couple of puddles. But now the sun is out and getting some of that rain out as well. So it's not too...
Humidity is high.
Yeah, humidity's high. It's not too bad. With the wind, it kind of cools the girls down out there in the outfield as well, as the sun's in their face this time around. And
well, you decide to play an outdoor sport, you're going to be bound to have the sun in your face.
That's for sure. So we got the chance to talk to Coach Cole Bohannon prior to the girls warming up, and for the first 3 innings of the last matchup on Tuesday, just kind of what are you expecting to do here today?
We're going to do some of the same stuff. This team's really good as well. Like I said the other day, this is the heart of the district. And it doesn't get much easier after this, but if we can do what we did against a good Lake Creek team tonight, we're going to be in a good ball game with these girls. They're coming off a loss that they, probably shouldn't have lost, but they ended up doing that. So, I just want to see how their girls respond, just like our girls respond. They haven't lost many games, other than the Lake Creek and District the last couple of years. So they're either going to come out hungry or they're going to come out flat. And, for our sakes, we hope they come out flat.
And Coach, it's kind of a quicker turnaround since Good Friday is tomorrow. just kind of what were you telling the girls during practice?
They just got to take it day by day. Right now it's one game at a time. We got to win a lot of these games that we have left to make the playoffs. Mathematically there's still a shot. I never want them to press, so I try to keep some things to myself or with my coaches because, some things, whenever you tell them, it kind of affects some girls a different way. So, I try not to make the situation bigger than it has to be. So I just tell them, take it pitch by pitch, inning by inning, see what happens.
And Coach, bats were pretty decent against Lake Creek and as well, really well against Rudder. Just kind of what are you expecting from the batters today?
I expect the same thing every day. I think we're going to put the ball in play a little bit more this time than we did against her last time. She's coming off a short, a day rest. I'm going to throw McKenna Parker, and, she didn't throw as many pitches as she normally would, so I feel like she's going to come out ready to go. If I have to use both pitchers tonight, I'm going to. These are big games from here on out. And I expect my hitters to put the ball in play, force our defense to work, and score some runs, scratch runs across. We scored a lot of runs with 2 outs the other night. We haven't done that much this year, and the fact that we did that against one of the best teams in the state it's a testament to what we can really do. And, I expect them to do everything the same tonight as they did on Tuesday night.
And Coach, it did rain a little bit. How does that kind of affect the turf?
It shouldn't be too bad. The sun that's somewhat out will dry it up a little bit. There's bugs flying around. If that affects us, then right now we probably don't deserve to win if we let bugs affect us. But other than that, I don't expect it to do much else. It's a little bit thicker than our turf, so it's not going to bounce as much. Whenever it gets hit on the ground, it's going to die a little bit more. But that's why we take in and out before the game.
Well, thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
That was Coach Cole Bohannon for the Countdown to First Pitch Coaches Convo presented by Belfic Ford. We'll be back after these short messages.
Every second behind the wheel matters. One text, one glance at your phone. That's all it takes to change everything, forever. The Peyton Irwin Foundation is hosting the 5th annual Catch the Pineapple Wave Fun Run, a 5K and 1 mile run and walk Saturday, April 11th at Cape Bar Ross Park. Run or walk for a cause that saves lives. Enjoy a finisher medal, a t-shirt and swag bag while supplies last, a driving safety expo, food, and fun for the whole family. Put down the phone, lace up your shoes, run with purpose. Details at KSAM-1017.com.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Welcome back here in College Station as we're about to get things started with the PA and the National Anthem coming up. We'll go ahead and get into the lineups here for College Station. Starting off, the lead batter is Kalia Carrion, which I got to talk to Coach Vinny earlier. Vinny Carrion, who's the head coach. And he said that she's committed to Sam Houston. So any Bearcat fans watching this, it's one of those things. It's another person to come on to the team, and it's always great to see other players from different teams in the district be able to come to Huntsville. So little shout out to her. But Kalia Carrion, the shortstop, is going to be starting off, and then Hayden Urban, the center fielder, in that second slot. Amber Aguilar, the third baseman, in that third slot. Aubrey Litton in the fourth, the first baseman. Shannon Yates, the second baseman, in the fifth slot. Kinsley Palisoto, the right fielder, in that sixth slot. In the seventh slot is Kylie Thomas, the DP, and then as well as Gianna Marizito, the catcher. at that 8 slot, and Kaylee Taylor at the 9 slot in left field, and then Addison Schilling will be pitching tonight. Getting into the Lady Hornets lineup. Chloe Klawinski in third base is the leadoff batter. Sophia Ramirez at the center field at that 2nd slot. At the 3rd slot, Chloe Sanders, she's playing shortstop. And the 4th slot, Carly Little, the 2nd baseman. 5th slot is Cambry Kibbe, who's going to be in right field. And that 6th slot is going to be McKenna Parker, who's pitching in the circle tonight. Pitcher after pitcher kind of action in there in the lineup. And then you got June Reed in left field at the 7th slot. And then Jordan Bolding at that 8 at first base. So pretty much a similar lineup to what we were looking at in the past 2 games. Coach has kind of switched things around and getting things through. So it'll be a great day to look at.
Yeah, this is going to be the 2nd game that we are missing Thorpe.
Yeah.
So that changed up a bit of the who's playing where and the batting order, as she usually batted 2nd and played 3rd base.
I believe also Riley Hansen is in there too. I may have missed her in the lineup. She's going to be catching tonight. So we'll see some great stuff from the Lady Hornets. I know they're excited. It's actually a double time Hornet event here in College Station. You have the track team behind us running, and then you have the girls playing here. So it was funny earlier. Carly Little grabbed one of the medals and got each player to touch it and said, "You're gonna get a hit. You're gonna get a hit. You're gonna get a hit." And it was a first place medal. Shout out to the 4x100 meter team for the Hornets. It was the boys race, and they got first. So a little shout out to them.
Well, first place medals have good juju.
Yeah, exactly. Hoping Carly Little chomping up her girls and getting her ready for this contest. As there's the coaches meeting at the mound. Coach Vinny Carrion and Coach Cole Bohannon. It's going to be a great day. Again, it's getting a little bit more sunnier. Luckily, we're in the shade, so we're not really getting toasty. Yeah, we're not
for
really
an out-of-town game. First time for an out-of-town game that we're not in the sun.
Yeah, we're not getting as toasty as usual, so it's a good sign from us. But again, that wind is blowing really, really strong. You can't really see the flag. It's over here near the batting cages, but it's blowing pretty hard. So we'll have a great contest here.
11 mile an hour wind.
Yeah, 11 mile per hour wind. That'll do it. So hopefully the balls will continue to fly through and get out in that back wall. That will be the ideal.
You either want them high enough that the wind will carry them most of the way, or low enough so that the fielders can't catch them.
District 17-5A matchup.
We'll throw it over to the PA announcer to get things started here.
Let's introduce our lineups for tonight's game. First, the reserves for the visiting Hornets. Junior number 7, Courtney Johnson. Junior number 13, Alexis Barber. And now for the starting lineup for the Hornets. Leading things off will be the junior third base number 2, Chloe Klawinski. Batting second will be sophomore center fielder number 17, Sofia Ramirez. Batting third will be senior shortstop number 18, Chloe Sanders. Batting fourth will be sophomore second baseman number 5, Carly Little. Batting fifth, junior catcher number 9, Riley Hansen. Batting sixth will be sophomore right fielder number 6, Cambry Kibbe. Batting seventh will be sophomore pitcher number 29, McKenna Parker. Batting eighth will be freshman left fielder number 4, June Reed. And batting ninth will be freshman first baseman number 8, Jordan Bolding. The Hornets are assisted by Daniel Schaefer and Shelby Fellers, the head coach, Cole Bohannon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 College Station Cougars. Here are reserves for tonight. Junior number 3, Emma Lauer. Freshman number 16, Briley Smith. Senior number 19, Giovanni Gonzalez. And now our starting lineup. Leading things off, big junior shortstop number 23, Kalia Carry-On. Batting second, be junior center for number 15, Hayden Irving. Batting third will be senior third base number 11, Amber Aguilar. Batting fourth, be senior first base number 43, Aubrey Litton. Batting fifth, be senior second base number 8, Shannon Yates. Batting sixth will be sophomore right fielder number 17, Kinsley Pelasota. Batting seventh will be sophomore designated player number 18, Kylie Thomas. Batting eighth will be freshman catcher number 7, Gianna Marizito. Batting ninth will be sophomore left fielder number 2, Kaylee Taylor. And our flex player tonight, sophomore pitcher number 1, Addison Schilling. The Cougars are assisted by Kristen Gutierrez, Caitlin Francis, and Courtney Reyes. The head coach for the Cougars, Vinny Carry-On. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station. This broadcast is copyrighted by KSAM Sports for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transitions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. The following is a presentation of KSAM Sports.
Rain is gone and the sun is shining right here in College Station for another contest, District 17 5A contest on the Huntsville Lady Hornet softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, presented by Wiesner of Huntsville. Its Lady Hornets are at 2-6 in districts here in College Station for a pivotal district matchup against the 6-2 College Station Lady Cougars. I'm Stephanie Keele. Beside me is Heather Early, bringing you the action here. Tonight's video broadcast is presented in 2K Quad HD with a 4K Ultra HD enhanced presentation. Closed captioning is available for the hearing impaired. It's going to be a great day. The sun is out, rain's gone, and right now it's windy, so you can expect bats to be hot. To start things off
for the Hornets in the top of the first inning.
Chloe Klowinski.
Chloe Klowinski.
She's going to be playing third base in tonight's contest. Here's the first pitch from Schilling. In the zone. 0-1 count to start. Here's the pitch. Up high. Evening the count 1-1. Klowinski with a .393 batting average. And her 84 at-bats. 28 runs, 33 hits. as that one finds the zone for Schilling. Addison Schilling, a sophomore for this Lady Cougar team. Sends that one a little outside. Great job by the catcher there, Gianna Marzito, to try to play that one through. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And the first strikeout for Schilling.
Schilling with her first strikeout of the night brings up number 17, Sofia Ramirez.
Sophomore Sofia Ramirez, the center fielder as well, up. Here's the pitch from Schilling. Outside. Pink bat and the pink gloves, repping out. Here's the pitch. Got a good piece of it going left. Ooh,
foul.
Just touched that foul line towards the left.
If it was a couple inches to the right, it would have been fair.
Perfect. That evens the count 1-1. With one out here to start the top of the first. Here's the pitch. Up high, good eyes from Ramirez. Ramirez with a .338 batting average and her 71 at-bats. 13 runs, 24 hits. As that one's outside to bring the count 3-1. Here's the pitch from Schilling. Ramirez, line drive, fair. Rounding to first, and she'll stay there. A good single to start things off for Ramirez.
Well, that first one that went down the baseline didn't go her way. That one sure did.
Coming to the plate, number 18, Chloe Sanders.
The senior veteran for this Lady Hornet team, Chloe Sanders, up at the plate. Believe it or not, she's the only senior in this lineup right now. I believe Katie Thorpe is also a senior as well.
Yes, she is.
Here's the first pitch she sees outside.
And Sanders had 2 home runs Tuesday night.
And she was able to knock them out of the park, be able to get Klowinski home on both runs. Yes. So it was a home run and RBI both times. That one nearly hits her on the inside. 2-0 counts. Again, Ramirez on first with a nice line drive hit. There's the pitch, finds the zone. 2-1 counts. You can tell the wind is blowing a little bit harder now. Sanders with the .377 batting average and her 69 at-bats. 12 runs, 26 hits. Is that one foul-tipped off of her bat?
From up here, I didn't quite hear that it touched the bat.
We also got the full force of the wind going at us right now.
That's the thing about sitting on the side of a building.
Here's the 2-2. Sanders got a piece of it. Carry on, digs it up, and got the double play. Great job by College Station to turn things over. Now heading
for the double play to end the inning.
Into
the Hornets.
The bottom of the first on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Carry on.
Huntsville. The road ahead just got a little more interesting. Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Whether you need a commanding presence of legendary Cadillac Escalade, the gold standard of luxury SUVs, or the agile, sophisticated performance of the XT5, we have the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Ready to go electric? Introducing the all-new Cadillac Optic. It's the spirited, all-electric SUV that proves you don't have to sacrifice soul for sustainability. You'll find your next masterpiece at Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Luxury that moves you. Visit Visit us online at WeisnerCadillac.com.
Are you looking for that fresh fade or clean cut that turns heads? Come to Versatile Hair Studio 2, Huntsville's premier barbershop for men and women. Their 8 professional barbers take the time to know your style so you always leave looking and feeling your best. They specialize in fades, hot towel razor shaves with a steamer, shear work, neck shaves, eyebrow trims, black masks, and edge-ups. Next to Grand Buffet or call 936-439-4064. Versatile Hair Studio 2, where your look gets the attention it deserves. Check them out on TikTok and Instagram.
Welcome back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Great double play from Kalia Carrion, Amber Aguilar, and Aubrey Litton to subside the Lady Hornets in the first inning.
Leading things off for the Cougars in the top of the first inning. Number 23, Kalia Carrion
will be up leading this Lady Cougar team. McKenna Parker, the sophomore, in the circle. First one she throws in is low. Carry on with a .432 batting average. An impressive one, and her 81 at-bats, 23 runs, 35 hits, and a home run as well this season. Here's the pitch. Finds the zone for McKenna Parker. 2-1 count. Now for Kalia Carrion. Here's that one, fouled to the right. 2-2 count. So you see Jordan Bolding at first, Carly Little at second, Chloe Sanders at shortstop, and Chloe Klawinski at
another foul.
Third. Carrion making some contact on her bat. Just keeps continuing to pull it a little bit to the right.
Well, depending on what side you're on, you think that's a good thing or a bad thing.
You only need one to get fair. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Little picks it up. Trying to get it to Bolding. Overthrown. Carrion goes to second. And that'll be an error for the Lady Hornets.
Unfortunately, she got a little bit too
overzealous,
rushed and
Carrion reaches on base, brings to the plate.
Kind of just put too much oomph on that throw, and Bolding could not jump up enough to corral it in her glove.
Now up, Hayden Urban, the center fielder, junior, for this Lady Cougar roster, as that one comes in just outside. Here's the 1-0. Outside again. Hansen over there trying to pull this one through. Here's the 2-0. Straight to Bolding. And there's the out that the Lady Hornets needed. It does advance Carrion to third. Now up is Amber Aguilar, the third baseman,
number 11,
one of the
Amber
veterans
Aguilar
on this team. They only have 3 seniors. First one she sees is outside and low. Aguilar with .366 batting average at her 71 at-bats, 18 runs, 26 hits. As she finds a gap, sending Carrion home, and a good single RBI. Putting on a run on the board.
Aguilar with the RBI single brings in Carrion. Comes to the plate, number 43, Aubrey Litton.
Aubrey Linton now up. The first baseman, another one of those veterans on the team.
Interesting choices for the walk-up music.
So with only one out here, Linton's first pitch was outside. There goes the runner at second, and she's safe. That was Amber Aguilar able to steal to second. That one outside again for Parker. Linton with a .405 batting average at her 79 at-bats, 28 runs, 32 hits, as Linton will walk. That's the first walk for Parker.
Linton draws a one-out walk. Runs up first and second, brings up number 8, Shannon Yates.
The senior Shannon Yates, the second baseman up at the plate. Yates with the .280 batting average. Sees that one a little low. At her 82 at-bat, she has 18 runs, 23 hits, and 30 RBIs. That's pretty impressive. McKenna Parker able to find the zone. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Sanders picks it up, gets the out at second, and a double play with Jordan Bolding to subside the first inning. Great job from the Lady Hornets.
Well, the Cougars did it. Hornets go right back at them and do the same
Cougars
thing.
at the bottom of the first inning, 1 run on 1 hit and 1 left on base. Our score after 1 complete, College Station 1, Huntsville 0.
Heading into the top of the second.
Little, Hanson, and Kibbe.
Carly Little. So Lady Hornets only able to give up 1 run with carry on, so not too bad of a damage here. Heading into the top of the second here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Back-to-back double plays happening to stop the first inning from both teams. It's great to see here in College Station. This season of Huntsville Lady Hornets softball is brought to you by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. Also brought to you by Murray Insurance and Financial Services, an agency you could trust. And by our broadcast booth sponsor back at the Huntsville Baseball and Softball Complex, Versatile Hair Studio 2, Huntsville's premier barbershop. The sophomore Carly Little, a second baseman up at the plate to get things started here in the second inning. Here's the pitch from Schilling. Swung on from Little. Riley Hansen on deck. There's the pitch from Schilling. Finds the zone. He was in there. I was just waiting for him to do it. Little with a .397 batting average. That one outside from Schilling. In her 63 at-bat, she has 17 runs, 25 hits, 9 RBIs, 8 doubles. Here's the 1-2. Got a piece of it, but will be out
at first.
Yeah,
Schilling with
that
her
was
second strikeout brings up
Aubrey
number 9,
Linton.
Riley Hansen.
And Gianna Marizito able to get things done. Riley Hansen up, the sophomore catcher. Here's the pitch she sees. Down in the zone, but low. A 1 count. 1 out here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. Swing from Hansen. Got a little on top of it. Dug down, I think, at the last second.
She was a little bit hesitant on that one, but she was already in motion.
Here's the 0-2. And the strikeout, second one for Schilling.
Back-to-back strikeouts by Schilling brings up number 6, Cambry Kibbe.
Cambry Kibbe up.
Time for some
pitcher-on-pitcher action. Even though she's playing right field for right now.
If you can play the position, you get to call it that.
Finds the zone. Wind continued to gust up. Here's the pitch. Got a piece of it. Straight to Schilling. Schilling with Linton gets the final out of the top of the second. Heading into the bottom
no runs, no hits, and
of
no
the
extra
inning
base for the Hornets.
here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Time for the Cougars in the bottom of the second. Palisota.
Game day in my house is everything. I get out of class, I grab my gear, and get to the game because I can't wait. And my dad, he does the same thing. He's an official here in Texas. He makes the tough calls, stays cool under pressure, and knows ball like nobody else. I want to be just like him. You can too. Sign up at highschoolofficials.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Murray with Murray Insurance and Financial Services. Our family agency has been representing the Huntsville and Walker County area since the 1930s. We can help you prepare for your future with your financial planning needs, along with the unexpected with life, health, long-term care, and disability insurance needs. Please give us a call at 1-800-695-LIFE. Our email is mike@murrayservices.net.
Lead things off for the Cougars in the bottom of the second inning.
Welcome
17,
back here
Kinsley
on the Hornet Nation
Palisota.
Broadcast Network. Kinsley Palisoto, a sophomore right fielder up. Here's the pitch from Parker. Down in the turf for ball 1. Shotgun from Palisoto. Sanders picks it up, tries to get to Boulding in time, but can't.
Nice hustle by Palisoto for the infield single. Brings up number 18, Kylie Thomas.
It'll be hit for Palisoto. Kylie Thomas, the DP sophomore, up at the plate. She's the first one from Parker in the zone. Hansen was ready to catch Palisoto there at first. Got a piece of it for Thomas. Going out to Ramirez. And off to Little there, but another hit.
Thomas with the single. Palisoto the second. Brings up number 7, Gianna
Lady of
Marizito.
Cougars. Gianna Marzito, the catcher, just a freshman for this
Pinch runner in
Lions team. Yeah.
Riley
First
Smith.
base, number 16, Briley Smith.